To another boring live stream down on the farm. I don't know.
There's people like being mean and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know, dude.
Look at that one over there.
Yeah, I gotta go put some food in this live trap. Oh, we got ice of brown out here, huh?
They're not eating all the blueberries, mostly.
No, they don't get them all, but they get a good bunch of them.
I can tell that far.
Yep. Maybe we can get another raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom got one last night.
She didn't tell me.
She didn't?
No.
Oh. Yeah, she sent me a picture of it.
Show me the picture too.
It got caught in the garage. That's where it was. She caught it in the garage
Is
up
it
there.
alive or dead now?
It was alive up where we keep the ice cream is where she caught it.
He's just good fighting. Looks like someone lays eggs out here.
Huh?
So look, those ducks are laying eggs over here.
Yeah?
This one started going like this. Like,
Wow. This one's over here eating some bugs over here by the that ice of brown's over there eating bugs by the rock.
smart idea to get full.
The ducks are going to eat some clover.
That one was just dancing his head. It was like,
Right?
yeah, it was just dancing.
Oh. You know, today's the first day I've came out here and there haven't been cats everywhere. Usually every time I come here, there's your mom.
Like a million cats.
Yeah, your mom has like a million of them cats. They're everywhere.
But it's not hiding. Stuff.
Oh, there's a cat.
That's Cravy's mom. And
Yeah?
Olive.
You know their names, I don't.
I don't know that one. They haven't named it yet.
Oh. We should do that while we're here. This is one that you caught the raccoon in.
Look, I'm gonna throw it in the fire, Ben.
I'm gonna set this real quick.
Done. I'm fast, right?
Yeah.
I feel like in 12 seconds.
Yeah, I did some bait. Okay. I'm making ribs for dinner tonight, buddy.
Huh?
I'm gonna make ribs for dinner tonight.
Okay. These babies are everywhere. These fluffhead babies.
There's another crazy kitten right there.
I just scared that one.
Should we go check out the chickens up here in the yard? These guys should be getting ready to coop up now.
Like to get out of the coop, kinda?
Yeah.
Those ones that Dad built, like the second one before the third one?
Yep.
Okay. Last time, since this is so grassy over here, we tried using scissors to cut it.
Here comes Max.
Oh, look at those!
Yeah, they always, they come out every night like that and sit up there and hang out. Hey, Thor, you want some maggots for him? You want some maggots to feed him? Yeah, do you want some of these maggots to give them? They like when you feed them maggots. You hold them in your hand like that, they'll eat.
I don't like holding dead bodies.
Well, these are dry though.
Oh.
They're not wet. They love eating them. The one to your left likes them. It's gonna come get some.
It's making weird sounds.
Right? You guys want some maggots? Anybody? Maggots? You want maggots? How about you? You want some maggots? Maggots? Hey, 357, thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. You guys want maggots or not? Yeah, trying to give them some dried maggots, and they're not going for it. I said these guys don't want the maggots. No.
That makes sense because they aren't growing up. After I gave this one food, now it's just picking at my fingers now.
Yeah, because it wants more maggots.
I had to throw the last over there.
Yeah, these
that one's very calm.
Yep, they all these are. All your dad's chickens are really nice.
Well, I'm going now.
Okay. Reminds me of going through ostrich farm. The boys will peck you. Yeah, forget those ostriches, man. Those ostriches bite and they kick. They can mess you up big time, dude. I don't want to mess with any ostriches. Dinosaurs, right? 357. Basically what they are. 2, 3. I'm missing one somewhere. 2, 4, 3. Okay, now that time I counted them all. Hey, Bouncer, thanks for dropping in. It's another boring day. Trying to get everything cooped up. You're watching commercials? You're always watching commercials, dude. It's the YouTube way. Alright, let's give you guys some maggots. You want some? Alright, you guys are done with the maggots. If anyone is interested, please leave us a thumb up here. Bouncer says, I remember being a happy bird. Sweet. Max is over there getting ready to molest the females as they try to coop up. Bouncer says I was original recipe. Hey Al, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Al says hi to 357. I'm gonna go try and grab that female and bring her in. Bouncer says I saw you in my last video, Roadhog. Sweet. With all her protection, this girl is getting raped to death. Look at her head. Come on, show me your head. They're just raping her to death. Here you go. You can get in here now. Without getting attacked. You guys lay some more eggs. I wonder if the other one's laid any. Hey, Lisa on TV, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see if we can get another hen to safety. All right, you're getting a free ride. You won't get raped when you go in. There you go. No. There. Transvestite. Come on, Chicky. Come on, hop in there before you get molested. You got her, didn't you, Max? Dirty rooster. Chester just came out. Chester's trying to nail this hen. Chester, get off her. Go get him, Matt. That poor girl. Come on, I'll save you. .357 says Chesty Bouncers. Those roosters are on Viagra. They act like it. They act like it, Bouncer. No packs, 357. Bluebird seed. We got one more idiot to go in. Chester the molester. As soon as he goes in, we can shut the door. You guys can't stay out here. You have to go in your coop. I could definitely use some of that blue chicken feed. Alright, come on guys. Let's go. They gotta fill your feeder tomorrow. Alright, come on guys. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Barbara. Come on guys. Let's go. Come on, little buffalo thinking. You creep back down? Or you can stay down then. Come on. The raccoon assault is still ongoing. Chester's the last one to go in. Once Chester goes in, we can lock him up. All right. Looks like we can close this coop. When he's full grown, 357, he's supposed to get up to 18 pounds. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if it does, that'll be a huge rooster. Hello. Good night, chickens. All right, we got this idiot. We got him left. And then we've got to go coop up the big coop. We just got to wait on Dummy here. Stupid Chester. Bouncer says I probably can't talk the family into hot wings. They say I make them too often. That's impossible. But I just make them for myself. They will want some. I can't win. Hey, Jack off Jack, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. I almost went in. Almost. And Max had to chase him out. Damn it. I gotta get rid of the transvestite and Chester the molester both. And them things will be a lot more mellow out here. Especially at night when cooping up. I won't have this game of in and out, in and out. Go on, Chester, get inside. Bouncer says, I shook up a bunch of clowns today. It's hilarious. Yeah, I saw that, Bouncer. God damn it, Max. Will you stop already? You ornery old prick. Run, Chester, run. Go coop up. Hey, Max. Here, come eat some maggots so you leave Chester's dumbass alone. Here, Max. Eat those maggots and leave Chester alone. Let him go in the coop already, will ya? Go on, Chester, you pussy. Make a run for it. Hurry up while he's not looking. Go on, get your ass in there, boy. You wimp. You're never going to be the dominant rooster like that, buddy. Chester's a cur. Bouncer says, nobody sets up a trap like old Bouncer Slab and Bubbles. There you go, Bouncer. Hey, Mama Cookie, welcome in case I missed you. Let me check my leaderboard. See who I missed coming in. 1 is 357, 2 Jack Off Jack, 3 Bouncer Slab, 4 Al SoCal, 5 Lee TV, 6 Mama Cookie. I did miss you, Mama Cookie. I didn't see you come in. Bouncer says, I'm pretty sure that rooster is a real cock. Yeah, he is, Bouncer. Definitely is. But this one, Chester the molester is a little pussy, man. He won't stand up to Max, and Max keeps terrorizing him, chasing him out. Mama Cookie says, I'm not on top. Yeah, but you're in there, Mama Cookie. Right, 357, get out of my house. Chester the molester. Chester was this guy at the fair that made the cotton candy. 357 says, bro, coming back. Hard life survivor. Welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. All right, Max just cooped up, so go. Go, Chester, now. Well, you got a chance. He's on the roost. Don't stand around eating. Go on, get in the coop. He's got the best life. Not really. He's slated to be eaten, 357. Wow, the crown just shit all over my head. Chester, you are a pain in the ass. Go on, Chester, get in there. He's up on the roost. Go inside. Do it now. And now he's back down. All right, you two idiots. I've had enough of you. I'm going to go put the other coop away. I'm not waiting on you retards any longer. Go put the eggs away. Mama Cookie says, oh, I just took Bouncer's place. Bouncer says, eating cock is totally different on a farm. Right, Bouncer? I'm going to turn everybody into cock eaters. What are you doing just laying around with your titties hanging out? Cat makes me walk around it. Deep fried cock. There you go. Deep fried breaded cock. Jack off Jack. We have all the live traps set and ready to go for tonight. Now we just got to go coop up the other coop. Let me check chat real quick. Hey, Reverend Kelly, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Now these guys should be pretty close to being cooped up. They're pretty good about it. All right, come on, ducks. You know what time it is. Come on, you two. Come on, let's go back in, guys. Yep. No. Dude, we're not playing games today. Go on, you two weirdos. Go on. In the coop. Time to coop up. There you go. That's better. There you go. That's nowhere near as frustrating as those Brahmas. I'm going to collect my garbage here to take back with me. All right, guys. Chicken had escaped, huh? I didn't see him back there. Oh, we got a Buff Orpington that escaped. So I guess we got to go get her. I'm coming back here. Where are you? There you are. It's okay. I got you. There you go. You got a free ride. All right. Let me collect my garbage here. The solar light increases the daylight so that they lay more eggs with a longer light period. Comes in really handy in the wintertime. Let me check the chat before I take off here. $357 says, my doggo's looking sideways at the screen. Bouncer says, I've been pretty naughty while playing with the feelings of many. I'm inviting the beast. 500 chickens. Mama Cookie says, why would I? Bouncer says, dogs love chicken. 357 says, bagawk. Mama Cookie is kind of like a chicken. She likes, oh, never mind. Jacob Jack says, pecker? Bouncer says, that was pretty close. I stopped just in time. I almost got kicked in my MC slabs. 357 says, oh, dag nabbit, I just noticed the leash deal. Well done. Chickens like gingerbread. Imagine that. I don't know if there's enough in here to burn or not. Let's see. Maybe. Key that's starting a fire. Grab the rest of our crap and then go coop up the Brahmas. Bouncer says, I'm not really here, I'm just artificial intelligence, according to many low IQ paste-eating brats. 357 says, I also go low IQ. Bouncer says, I'm just the warm puff of air from a scentless fart. Hey, kitten. I guess there was more in there than I thought there was. Oh. I made a cheesecake. They came out really, really horrible. I went a little heavy with the sour cream, and it took out the sweetness of it. So they don't taste sweet at all like a cheesecake should. They're pretty terrible. All right, the idiots have cooped up. We have successfully cooped them. Bouncer says the kitty looks delicious. All right, we can close these guys up now that they're done playing games. Night, idiots. And we have successfully cooped everything up. And this tripod keeps shrinking down. There we go. We're back. Let me check the leaderboard. 1, 357. 2, Jack Off Jack. 3, Mama Cookie. 4, Bouncer Slab. 5, Ale SoCal. 5, 6, Lee Sung TV. 7, Reverend Kelly. 8, Hard Life Survivor. And that concludes the leaderboard, people. And we were assaulted by raccoons again last night. Luckily, we have not been assaulted by the mink that wiped out the neighbor's chickens. So far, we've gotten a pass on that. But it's probably only a matter of time before he strikes. Bouncer says, why do we all have 75? I don't know. Is that what it said, Bouncer? Let me check it again. Yes, Sig has 75, Check Off Jack 75, Mama Cookie 75. Lee Sung only has 50. Reverend Kelly has 50 and Hard Life 25. Here, smell this. It gives you XP points. Mama Cookie says, did you catch the culprit? We've caught a lot of culprits, Mama Cookie, but the raccoons keep coming non-stop. We get between 2 and 4 a night, and it's been going on for well over a month. Hey, Expedito. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Bouncer says, I'm pretty sure the system is rigged. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, Bouncer. I'm pretty sure it is. Mama Cookie says, what about the mink? No, we haven't seen, we haven't been raided by the mink. The neighbor said it was a mink that slaughtered all his. I'm not sure if it's a mink or if it's a weasel. We got hit a couple years back by a weasel, and I ended up snaring it, and the chickens ate it. It got caught in the snare, and it was hanging there, and the chickens just destroyed it. They ate it. Bouncer says, nobody knows about my 1,225 XP points on my video. I have the current record on YouTube. Sweet, Bouncer. 357 says, one in the mink. One in the mink, right? Yeah, we have mink and weasel, so I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what slaughtered all these chickens, but both of those things are capable of doing it. The only reason I know it was a weasel here is because I was able to snare it. But not before it destroyed 85% of my coop. Bouncer says, I am the king. 357 says, oh, Jeebus Road, because it set up a snare. No takers, though. Yeah, I haven't set up a snare, but I will if it starts creeping. I know where they come. Happy Fuck the Cops Day, Gray. Thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. You're not supposed to use snares, but that's about the only thing you're going to get. You're going to be able to get a weasel in. Even my leg holds don't really work on the weasels. Bouncer says, I've also managed to piss off hundreds of people in 2 minutes without including actual people. That away, Bouncer. I saw you upset some fishing guy in your comments. A guy with like a whopping 268 subs, leading a quest for the world. Man, it's hot as hell here, guys. In the upper 80s. And humid as can be. Bouncer says one with about 20,000 as well. I didn't check that one out, Bouncer. I checked out the guy with like 268 subs. I'm hoping to make it to 2K by the end of the year. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly. Jake, Northwest 425 just needs 15 more for Wi-Fi. I think I read. Maybe it said 25 for Wi-Fi. I'm not sure. Bouncer says another with an artificial 5K. Yeah. I don't think I have any bots or fake people. But I wouldn't swear to it, because I don't know where the hell the people come from, actually. Except for the ones that I sub to, and then I go to their channel. I unsub some people that I subbed like 4 or 5 years ago that haven't been live in 3 years. So Mama Cookie says they are all artificial. Checkoff Jack says safe from being fake. Bouncer says you still have a bouncer slab and a bubbles. Sweet. Yeah, I've noticed there's a lot of people, man. Like I haven't well, I unsubbed the ones that have passed away now too. Like DPN, Karen's House of Chill, Nomad, QT, all the ones that won't be putting out any new content. Bouncer says we're pretty tight. And then I unsubbed like Tim Straight. He hasn't done anything in 3 years. He did a intro for me like years ago. But Bouncer says I haven't due to memory. Jackoff Jack says I came from cop watching channels. Most people here did, Jackoff Jack. Most people are here from either cop watching channels, activisms, auditors, constitutionalists. Mama Cookie says, I'm not saying anything about anyone, but some people are just fake as fake can be. Very true, Mama Cookie. That's very true. Checkoff Jack, you'll see some of the old time people come in like Dying to Live, Huckleberry Auditor, Otto the Watchdog, like just a bunch of people. They drop in occasionally. Al SoCal. Bouncer says, I came from cop watching channels as well. I don't trust badge wearing, revenue generating, domestic extortion experts. Exactly, Bouncer. Me either. 357 says, say it. Checkoff Jack says, I love Dying to Live. Yeah, Quentin Booker's awesome, man. He lives not too far from here in Springfield. He's a great guy if you ever get to meet him in person. Blind Straight says, rain all day tomorrow, Road. Damn, Blind. I don't want to hear about the rain. Because rain doesn't stop the raccoons, man. It's by you. I hope it stays by you, Blind. I really don't want it here. Let's see. I think the only cop watching channel that, well, it's not really a cop watching channel. It's more of an activism channel. I think Freeman is the only one who's never showed up to one of my streams. Bow's been here. The Vatusai's been here. God, just a bunch of people have been here to check out my crappy stream. Oh, Carolina's never been here either. But I subbed to her back before she became a cop watcher, back when she was advocating for BOW. Line says mosquitoes. Bouncer says we're drowning here. Mama Cookie says we've had enough rain, but they're calling for it for the rest of the week. That sucks. I really don't go on YouTube anymore, maybe a minute or two a week. Hey, Eggman, welcome in. Thanks for dropping by. You've got to either be on your way to chores or just finished your chores, one of the two. I'm guessing you're getting ready to do them still. How's your guineas doing, Eggman? You just got done with chores? Sweet, Eggman. Bouncer says it's late, done. Yeah, you never know what holds you up during the day, though. There's times when I haven't hit chores. I started chores till like after 9 because I got hung up. If you guys want to check out something hilarious, man, Dillhole is doing Gay Pride Month playing with scam baiters. It's pretty funny. Keeps talking to these guys about Gay Pride Month and asking them if they want to be gay. And if they are gay, it's pretty funny. Bouncer says Eggman doesn't mess around anymore. Too busy watching female MMA. Mama Cookie says, how are the goats doing? They're doing good, Mama Cookie. We've cut the herd down a whole lot, though. With Hag's help, we decided that was the best thing to do. We don't really need a gigantic herd of goats. It was getting pretty intense there for a while. And since this winter, they all but one, gave birth premature. Hag kind of was like, all right, that's enough of this. It's happened twice now, and she didn't want to have to deal with that anymore. Blind says, they in your freezer? Nah, they're in the Congolese bellies, Blind. Bouncer says, as long as they make someone happy. Yeah, they went in the Congolese's belly, Blind. I'm still stocked real well on venison. I have enough venison to make it into this next hunting season. Eggman says, the guineas are doing great. Thanks for asking. Baby turkeys are 4 weeks old, and the little toms are already puffing up and displaying. Awesome, Eggman. Yeah, Jack, that's Dillhole's pretty hilarious, man. Mama Cookie says, that's good, and with health and age issues, I'm sure it was the best for you guys. Yeah, pretty much, Mama Cookie. Bouncer says, venison is the best thing left to eat. Yeah, it is, Bouncer, and it's one of the few things that are affordable. I mean, the deer here are pretty much like the deer in Iowa. They're all corn-fed, so you can just cut a piece off, throw it in some butter on the skillet, fry it up, and eat it. Even the bucks, you don't have to worry about the gland smell in the acorn swamp-eating deer that taste and smell bad. Anything I've got to season the hell out of to eat, I really don't want to. I got a buck out of Wisconsin once from my nephew when we lived in Capron, which is right on the border of Wisconsin. And that deer was not the best. So what we did was we turned it all into jerky. Bouncer says, venison is so delicious. We have corn-fed critters here as well. Awesome, Bouncer. Mama Cookie says, anymore, it is the best meat, affordable and healthy too. Right, Mama Cookie? Jack says, did you say acorn? Cops running. Right, Jack? That was hilarious. The action was hilarious, not the aftermath. Mama Cookie says, venison is not injected. Exactly, Mama Cookie. Eggman says, gotta say, I was surprised at how javelina tasted and how easy it was to prepare. I imagine it's got to be similar to wild boar, Eggman. I love wild boar. They said that they were supposed to migrate to our area. I've been waiting 2 years and still have not seen one wild pig at all. Bouncer says, just get down before they start throwing lead aspirin. Right, Bouncer? Jack says, only the does are injected. East Carbon Exposed was live at a council meeting, but he was in vertical. I can't deal with the vertical streams. I type one thing in chat and my chat disappears, and I can't follow people in chat either. It gets aggravating. Eggman says, if Fish and Wildlife asks, they weren't javelina, but feral pigs. Got you, Eggman. Blind says, just a regular cheesecake on thumbnail or what? It's a cheesecake I made, Blind, that came out like crap. I added too much sour cream, and it cut out the sweetness of the cake. So it's kind of gross, man. Gray Dude says vertical mode sucks. I agree, Gray. Especially for chatting or interacting with an audience, man. I don't know how people do it. Blind says add sugar. Can't add any sugar, dude, when it's already baked. And I don't like to add a lot of sugar to the stuff I bake. It's not healthy, man. Even organic sugar, just not healthy. I mean, our bodies already produce sugar from the carbohydrates that we ingest. Adding raw sugar is bad. Mama Cookie says, I'm waiting for your recipe for Cheesecake Road. Send me an email, Mama Cookie. I'll give it to you. Just don't tweak it like I do. I keep playing with the recipe that comes out super fantastic every time, and then I keep turning them to crap. Other people like it, but I don't. Bouncer says Jack admitted it. Jack says, inject them doughs with my 30-06. Eggman says, if cheesecake ain't sweet enough to put you in a coma, it ain't cheesecake. Got you, Eggman. I have a recipe that's won like a lot of competitions. It's an old Bohemian recipe that works out excellent, man. But I keep messing with it, trying to make it better, and all I seem to do is ruin it. But maybe I'll find a secret. I don't know. Jack says, I haven't got one with my ARs. Bouncer says, I've seen places that look like cheesecake. Don't ask. Chuck Bronson's live again. Mama Cookie says, but I'll take it bits by bits. Yeah, I've been trying to improve this recipe for like, I don't know, Mama Cookie, probably 8 years now. And I still haven't done it. Bouncer says strawberry cheesecake. I don't do the strawberry. I don't do the blueberry, the raspberry. I don't do any of that blind. I will for other people, but I don't do it for myself. Hey, Sunfish, welcome in. Sunfish says, oh my, cheers. It just keeps shrinking on me. There, I can read chat better now. Eggman, you should put up some video of those turkeys, man. Bouncer says, I ain't drinking nothing. You check the leaderboard. Leaderboard 1, Sunfish, 2, 357, 3, Jack Off Jack, 4, Mama Cookie, 5, Eggman Egg, 6, Grey Dude, 7, Bouncer, 8, Blind Straight, 9, Ale SoCal, 10, Lee Song TV, 11, Expo, I can't say the name, 12, Reverend Kelly, 13, Hard Life Survivor. Yeah. That bean thing comes from when that was a thing between Stephen Tunis and QT before QT passed away. Sunfish says beans and bacon can't go wrong. Unless you don't like beans, Sunfish. I hate beans. Unless they're green beans. BBS, gotta grab something like cheesecake. There you go, Bouncer. You definitely wouldn't want to eat the crap I just made. Trust me. Bouncer says, okay, I passed. You must have come across the one I just made. Eggman says, I sure miss Joshua Haynes. Right, Eggman? There's so many. Every time I sit down, I think about doing a remembrance stream. The list gets longer and longer and longer and longer. Jack Off Jack says, I have snapped more green beans than I ever ate. Sweet. Yeah. About the only beans I like are green beans. I can't stand those pinto beans or kidney beans or I don't like beans. I'm more a meat freak. I'd rather just sit down and gorge myself on a bunch of meat. Sunfish says fried green beans sound mighty fine. Or you know what else sounds really good, Sunfish? A bunch of sweet peas smothered in butter. Sunfish says beans make you strong. Jack Off Jack says, what about peas? Yeah, I love peas. Sweet peas smothered in butter. They're awesome. Real butter, not the fake margarine that's one molecule away from plastic, but real butter. Sunfish says, I'll eat a pea salad. Not much into salads. Jack Off Jack says, purple hull, please. Purple hull. Beans. Yeah, I had grown some purple stuff. They look like green beans, but they're much darker colored. I don't know if you guys heard that coyote or not. It was pretty far off in the distance. Jenny says spam with homemade baked beans. Yuck, Jenny. Checkoff Jack says it's a southern thing, the purple hull beans. Bouncer says, hey there, I'm new here. Bouncer says, hopefully you will be gentle. Motorcycle had a decent sound system on it. Oh look, now you can see the expensive light, the more expensive light that uses less energy, lighting up the yard. And Sunfish says everybody act normal. Bouncer says Jenny Jones is my favorite turd. You guys should check out Fish's backstage panels sometimes. You get to see some interesting things back there. Interesting things. Bouncer says I'm pretty sure I'm still awesome. Alright guys, I gotta take off for a couple minutes. I've got to go check on the ribs and see how much time I got left for it to change them to the oven. Eggman Egg says, good to hear from you, Road. I'll try and get a video up with the baby turkeys. Safe, y'all. Alright, good night, Eggman. Thanks for dropping by. Hope to see that soon. Alright guys, I gotta go check the pressure cooker. I'll be right back. Alright, I'll catch up with chat real quick. Bouncer said I'm going to do a measuring device. Jenny says Bouncer has the most awesomeness turds. Sunfish says, we're fixing a hatch more turkeys either today or tomorrow. Awesome, Sunfish. Jenny Jones after the video, okay. Bouncer says I got glorious turds, the long video. I remember when Salty crapped on that plate. Or was it in the toilet? I can't remember. God, that was years ago. I got about 5 minutes left on the pressure cooker. And I have to take them out, transfer them into the oven, and finish them off. So I got like 5 minutes to kill, and then I'm out of here, guys. Salty never had the audience to become famous. That's true, Bouncer. He spent too much time arguing with the trolls. But that's just my opinion. Alright, let me check the leaderboard. We got Sunfish in 1, 357 in 2, Jenny in 3, Jack Off Jack 4, Mama Cookie 5, Sunfish for Fish 6, Eggman 7, Grey Dude 8, Bouncer 9, Blind Straight 10, El Sol Cal 11, Lee Sung TV 12, The Name I Can't Say in 13, 14 Reverend Kelly, and 15 Hard Life Survivor. If he had more followers, he'd be great. Bouncer says it's rigged. I think he'd do better if he quit fighting with Colton and all the strange people that he fights with. I mean, he pretty much killed all of his content just messing with those guys. It was like non-stop. And then old Lady Diaper there in Arizona. Bouncer says, told you, rigged. Jenny says, I'm winning. Alright, let's look at the thing. It says, alright, here's the leaderboard. Bouncer 1, Sunfish 2, Sig 357 is number 3, 4 is Jenny, 5 is Jack, 6 is Mama Cookie, 7 Sunfish, 8 Eggman, 9 Grey Dude, 10 Blind Straight, 11 Al, 12 Lee Sung TV, 13 The One I Can't Say, 14 Reverend Kelly, and 15 Hard Life Survivor. Bouncer says, Jenny Jones is not playing fair. Here I go. Bouncer says, kiss it goodbye, everyone. Nobody can touch this. Okay, Bouncer. Alright, we got about another minute. Bouncer says, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened, Bouncer. Bouncer says I'm where I belong. Yeah, you're at the top of the leaderboard, Bouncer. The king is here. Yep, Bouncer, you have the crown so far. Alright, I'm going to read the leaderboard one more time and then I'm going to kill the stream because I have to go finish dinner. Jenny says you. Alright, here's the last reading of the of the leaderboard. Here we go. Leaderboard reads as follows. Number 1, Bouncer. 2, Sunfish. 3, 357. 4, Jenny. 5, Jack Up Jack. 6, Mama Cookie. 7, Sunfish. 8, Eggman Eggs. 9, Grey Dude. 10, Blind Straight. 11, Al SoCal. 12, Lee Sung TV. 13, The Name I Can't Say. 14, Reverend Kelly. And 15, Hard Life Survivors. And with that, people, I'm off to finish cooking dinner. So thank you all for dropping by. Let's see, who's 9? Let me go look.